In this video, we're going to be looking at question 5 from the November 2018 paper for higher GCSE mathematics with AQA. The question asks us to work out 8.5 divided by 2 2/3 and to give an answer as a mixed number. When a question asks for a mixed number, they mean for it in this format that it's given in the question. So you'll have a whole number, say 1, and then a fraction after it, say 2/5, or 2 2/3. So when they ask for a mixed number, they just mean a whole number followed by a fraction. So the way we work out these sort of calculations is firstly turn the mixed numbers into improper fractions. Now an improper fraction just means a fraction that has more on the top than it does on the bottom. So there'll be more in the numerator than there is in the denominator. Whereas a normal fraction, you're expecting it to be part of a number, so you're expecting like a half or 2/3. An improper fraction will have more on the top than on the bottom. And that's what you're going to get when you convert these whole numbers. So, firstly, we're going to convert 8.5 into an improper fraction. So we've got 8.5. And the way we do this is we times the denominator by the whole number and then add on the numerator. So, in this example, we've got 2 and 8. So we're going to do 8 times 2 plus the numerator, so plus 1. And that is going to give us 16 plus 1, which is equal to 17. And that is how you get the numerator of an improper fraction. But all of these things are still going to be divided by 2. So we've got 8.5 is equal to 17/2. Then we want our other number converted into an improper fraction as well. So we've got 2 2/3. So using the same method, we're going to do 2 times 3 plus 2. So we're doing the denominator times the whole number, adding it on the numerator. And that's all going to be over 3. So in these examples, the denominator always stays the same. We're just working out what the new numerator would be. So we've got 2 times 3, which is 6, plus 2 over 3. So we've got 8/3. Now our second step is to perform the calculation with the new improper fractions that we've just found. So we'll have 17/2 divided by 8/3. The reason why I've got this is because our original question is asking us for 8.5 divided by 2/3. We've figured out the improper fractions for these, and now we're going to perform the same calculation but using the improper fractions instead. Now when performing divisions of fractions, it's much easier to multiply and flip. So what I mean by this is doing 17/2 times by 3/8. So all I've done is changed the divide into a times and then flipped this fraction. Now we need to work out what 17 times 3 is, which is equal to 51. And then 2 times 8 is equal to 16. Now I realise that this is a non-calculator paper, so if you're struggling with sums such as 17 times 3, the easiest way I find to work it out is to split this 17 up into 10 and 7. So if I did 10 times 3 equals 30, and then 7 times 3 equals 21, add these together and you get 51. Now the final step is to convert your improper fraction back into a mixed number. So you've got 51/16. And the way we do this is we want to see how many times 16 goes into 51. So if you do 16 plus 16, we get 32. Plus another 16, we get 48. So 16 goes into 51 3 times with a remainder of 3 left, because 51 minus 48 is 3. So to explain that again, we have 16, 32, 48. So 16 goes into 51 3 times with a remainder of 3. And that is our final answer in a mixed number form, 3 and 3/16. Thank you for watching the video, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible.